Jai Shri Mataji. A very good morning to everyone. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. Let us recite Shri Ganesh Mantra. Let us all gently place our right hand on our heart. Shri Mataji, we humbly request you to kindly come in our hearts Shri Mataji, by your infinite grace, I am a pure spirit. Shri Mataji, kindly fill our heart with love and compassion. Let us take our right hand back in our lap and let us bring our attention in our Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, kindly bring us all into complete balance. In this state, let us now listen to Shri Mataji's speech.
It's very nice to see all of you here, so many of you from Australia, to worship Shiva, Sadashiva. I think this is a very important occasion. It's important because Sadashiva, God Almighty, who is one, is expressed on your heart as Spirit Shiva. We have to understand that so many people came on this earth at different times in different countries, and they talk to different people about righteousness, that is dharma, about how to elevate yourself, and all of them have said that you have to be reborn. That is, you have to become the Spirit. They have all said the same thing because they knew without the attention is filled with the light of the Spirit, you will not be able to understand spirituality. You have the Spirit within you, which is all the time in a witness state. Why all the religions have failed? Because they did not get their self-realization. They did not become the Spirit. So there's a tremendous difference between you and all others who profess something. It looks as if they are hypocrites. They intellectualize it, as you know, they explain it very well, but you can see very clearly that they haven't absorbed spirituality. That absorption was impossible without self-realization. This everybody felt. Buddha went to this limit and Mahavira both to say that forget about God. Forget about God Almighty. You just get yourself right. So they are called as atheists and Niriksharvadi. They don't believe in Ishvara. But they felt that the way people are just talking about God Almighty and what the books have said. These books also speak of righteousness, except in some books there has been some sort of interference. But most of them speak of spirituality and what you have to achieve. What is the purpose of religion? All that is spoken very well, written very well. They'll tell you, you have to be this, you have to be that. This is not good, that is not good. So even the first step where the dharma has to be established was not established. Where people are not supposed to cheat each other. There has to be justice. There has to be collectivity. There has to be love and understanding. No jealousies, no hypocrisy. Where it's a different race, a different community, we can call it a different civilization is to be created. Everybody claims that they are the chosen ones, but they are just the same. There's a tremendous achievement of Sahajogis that they have achieved this state of spirit. So now you can absorb dharma without any difficulties. Without any. You would not like to cheat anyone. You would not like to kill anyone. You would not like to be violent with anyone. You will stick on to the truth. The truth, very few people can stick on to the truth. Then you are not people who are going to rob others. You have no intention at all. Doesn't come into your mind that you are tempted to take away things from others. First of all, which is the most important thing, that you have a rapport with God Almighty. That you are, in a way, in awe about God. There is awe, not, I would say, fear. Because fear is all dispelled. There's no more fear for you. But you have awe for God, that is God Almighty. You won't cheat people. You won't cheat Sahajoga for money. You won't fight for power or for something that is material. All your attention will be towards the expansion of your awareness in the light of the Spirit. This is the vision of your mother. Because Shiva is just a witness. Sadashiva is just witnessing all this. He doesn't have any visions about it. But now he must have lots of hopes after seeing the kind of people that are created out of surgery. Very unique, very beautiful, wonderful angel-like people have been created. Now, only problem is that you have to keep to your angelic foundations. But I find that sometimes it happens, doesn't matter, that you fall and falter. Again, you rise into your awareness and try to locate the new dimensions that are available to you, that you can find out. All this is possible because now you belong really to the chosen one's race. You must know also that you are very special. It is not realized sometimes by such yogis. They have no self-esteem as to what they have got. Once you have self-esteem, you will have the wisdom to understand what is your role in this lifetime. This self-esteem is only possible if you see other people who are lost in the mire of nonsense. Now, you are a special community, I said. You are the one who are going to create that great community. Now, whatever are the dharma's points, or we can say dharma's aspects, you can imbibe them sahaj. Sahaj has a very special meaning, spontaneously. You do not have to exert. You do not have to go into a penance or work it out. In a sahaj way you can. Sahaj also means easy. You can have it in your heart. All these qualities without any difficulty whatsoever. It's the easiest thing for you to be righteous than to be otherwise. It's easier for you to be honest than to be otherwise. So this speciality that you have got is the vision of all the saints, of all the prophets, of all the seers, of all the incarnations, is you. There are lectures and lectures people give, you must do like this, you must do that. They think that by educating people into these principles, people will be all right. They cannot. If you try to educate them, it will go as an ego into their heads. Because you get educated only through your ego. It's not sahaj. It's not sahaj sustenance, sahaja dharana. It is something that is put onto you from outside. But for you it is very easy that you can imbibe all the aspects of dharma very easily. Don't have to do it. You will not just do it. I have known people who used to take drugs, who used to abuse people, beat. This one fellow, he said he used to carry a revolver always with him. He's become such a quiet, silent, beautiful person. That unbelievable, but his wife tells me that he was like this. So now you are that special people. And those people who have not got their realization cannot get to dharma easily. Then the second point, which is very easy for you, is to love another person, to care for another person. It's very easy. You would love to do that. You would love to care for people who are Sahaja-yogis, also who are non-Sahaja-yogis. Sahaja Yoga is quite flexible. If you see somebody who is a non-Sahajogi and also suffering, you would immediately jump to see that that person gets help from. I've seen people in Sahaja, very interesting they are. One gentleman came to me and said, Mother, I have no money. I want to go and do some work for Sahaja, but I have no money. Even I have no money for the household. I said, all right, that's very good. You come tomorrow, I'll give you the money. Next day he never came. I said, what's the matter? He said, there was somebody sitting with you that time when I was talking to you, if you remember. I said, I don't remember. All right. I also don't know him. As soon as I went out, he said, how much money do you want? I told him, at least this much. Immediately, he took out the money and gave it to me. So, who haven't got something in Sahaja, who hasn't got money? Immediately we run to help that person. Like, you will be amazed that there are these 6 countries like Romania, Bulgaria, Russia, Poland, Czechoslovakia. All these countries, even Hungary, have been helped by one country or other. Even the East Asian countries are helped by Australians. I never told them, I never asked them. I never said that you have to help. They just came forward that, Mother, somehow we have to help them. We'll arrange. We'll get to them. We'll manage this. We'll do that. It's very surprising how they could just think of helping those countries. Then they made tickets for them. They brought them to India. They looked after. Russians came to India. They were looked after. Everybody was so full of compassion and love, but without feeling they have done anything, without feeling in any way that they have done any obligation to someone. Nobody expected them to thank them and write letters of thanks or anything. Whatever is done is finished now. Nobody ever asked how much money was given, how much was spent, how much we had to give, nothing of the kind. At that spur of the moment, everybody come forward, they gave the money, and the thing was done. It's very surprising. For example, France. France is looking after Romania. I didn't know they had done so much of work in Romania. I reached Hungary and suddenly I find 125 Romanians there. My heart was really filled with such joy. I said, how are you here? French have arranged everything for us, Mother. Really? There were no French people there, no one from France. And Romanians were singing so well that the Indians felt that, oh, wow, what is this? A new group has started. All of them. And they never used books. Without using the books, they were singing this Romani. So I said, where are you going to stay in the night? We'll stay in a garden, Mother, it's all right. But I said, how? We'll stay there. That's that. How secretly they helped. If I had not asked them, I would not have known how they have come. So this, to help the people who do not have, we can call them sort of we can say those who are poorer than us. I've seen also people, how individually they look after others and bring things for their friends' presents and beautiful things just for their own satisfaction, not to oblige anyone or to later on say, oh, I brought this sari for you, nothing, just to see that sari on another surgery. It's such a beautiful thing. Imagine these countries like England, France, Spain, Italy, Switzerland, very aggressive, when they went out not to help anyone, but to establish their empire, or to destroy people, or to convert them, or do all kinds of things in the name of religion, in the name of God. But when you go to other countries, you just want to help, give them all the help that is needed. I'm myself amazed how it works out so spontaneous in your heart that you should do this and you should work it out. This transformation that has taken place within you has brought out all the beauty of your heart, of your compassion, of your love. And you want to give security to others without expecting anything, without demanding anything. And you all enjoy it, doing that. Living in a simple place like this, under a tent, sitting, listening to me. You don't want any comfort. Just seek the comfort of your spirit and enjoy the whole place, the nature. Gradually, I have seen also Sahajogis are becoming extremely conscious of the ecological problem all over the world. They have started using things which are natural, which are artistic. It's something so surprising that suddenly they have taken to artistic things. I know of a gentleman who had arms, ammunition in his house, or everything like that. But now he has beautiful things. Of course, the arms and ammunition are one side, but such beautiful artistic things he has collected. So I said, how did you get this? He said, Mother, I was thinking that you'd like to see them and you'll feel happy. So I bought for you to see. And if you want, you can take anything. I said, I don't want anything. You can keep it to yourself. So this generosity, we call it audari, is a sign of an incarnation. But this generosity is among my own children now. They're extremely generous. And they enjoy giving things to others than in keeping things to themselves. It has happened not only in Australia. It has happened all over the world. If you see the Sahajogis, how they are sacrificing their time, their money, and everything to spread Sahajoga, to help others, and to accommodate all kinds of things, all kinds of people within themselves.
Let us recite the Mahamantras.
श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Thank you, Shri Mataji, for blessing us with this beautiful meditation. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini, and give ourselves a bandhan. Let us all meet again tomorrow morning, same time. Jai Shri Mataji.